Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's podcast time. Yeah, dig it? The Dynasty Podcast is brought to you by Jube's Family Restaurant. Family owned and operated since 2002. Jube's Family Restaurant's gourmet pizza and fresh food seafood is better than dirty, dirty sex. Get your ass to Jube's Family Restaurant and don't forget to tip your fucking waitress.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the assholes on the Dynasty tonight. That's right. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Dynasty tonight. Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like some kind of torture to have to watch the show. And now let's get things started. Why don't you get things started? It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, sexuational. This is what we call the Dynasty Podcast.
Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry? No! And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh shit! Oh, you know, we know who that is, Bob.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
This is it. Greetings and salutations, and welcome to probably the most talked about and anticipated show we've ever done. This is episode number 5 of the Dynasty Podcast, brought to you by, of course, Jube's Family Restaurant. You're here with us at the Tom Berkowitz Trucking Riverdale Studios with Commissioner Eric Costanza and a nervous yet excited Bubba Palooza.
I am excited and nervous and a little excited.
Now, Bub, the anticipation of this show has created a lot of buzz, a lot of stirring of the pot, a lot of stuff that's been going on here.
Some brouhahas.
Exactly, and I think we all know the reason why, but you know what? Before we go ahead and get into the reason why, let's go. Whoop, whoop.
I don't care. Man means nothing to me. It's just a name. But if going to Ramel and finding him so he can go home, if that earns me the right to get back to my wife, well
then so be it, goddammit. And that is the best of Tom Hanks quotes, by the way, which we will be playing periodically throughout this show in this Tom Hanks themed Dynasty Podcast. Bob, how do you feel?
I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm a little excited.
Yes, we did already briefly go over that, so I'm not sure why I asked, but that's okay. So, let's talk about a few things though, Bob, first before we kind of get into the excitement and the reason why you're probably all listening here. I find it interesting how different coaches use the different tactics and different strategies on like the waiver process, whether or not they put in a claim or not. We have certain coaches that seem to always, no matter what, put in claims for like the hot
Brandon.
Yeah, free agent is. Jay Young does it a lot too. Like regardless of the situation, we have certain coaches that really covet and hang on to that waiver priority. They don't like to use it up, like Phil, I think myself, maybe even a little bit you. And
not this year, but maybe.
Right, typically. It all depends, I think, on your particular team situation and, at that particular time. And then we have other coaches who stay up until like 3 a.m., because they don't want to use a waiver claim, but they want to get the guys like who don't get claimed like right away. I know Jay Young did that, so it's just interesting. I think Brandon has done that before as well. It's just interesting to see how certain guys, certain people like put claims in on like kickers and stuff, which to each his own, I guess.
Hot commodities.
But I don't know, Bub. What are your feelings on that?
I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm a little excited.
Okay. Let's give our little secret, Bob. Let's tell the listeners about our dirty little secret, what's going on right now. Go ahead and tell them.
I didn't think we were going to tell them.
We're going to tell them. We got to, because you don't know what may happen, and, people might kind of catch on. So go ahead and let them know.
I thought that was private. I thought that was. I didn't think we were supposed to tell them about us.
No, it's not about us. It's about the show's situation here this week.
Oh!
Yeah, what did you think I was talking about?
Right. No. I wasn't talking about the fact that me and you...
Don't do it. We're filming on a Monday night this week.
This is a Monday night.
Yeah, so
Is that our secret?
That's our secret.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically, we film or record on a Tuesday night. Everything's already determined. Due to some, schedule reasons and whatnot, we had to film here on a Monday night. So just know that actually the Monday night game is actually currently going on here at Riverdale Studios, brought to you by Tom Berkowitz Trucking. So keep that in mind throughout the duration of the show, in case we say something that you can tell was wrong due to that reason or what. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I'm going to say this right now. I am claiming that nobody can attempt to... what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Yell at us. That's not the word. But yell at us and say, "Oh, well, the fantasy gods. You said that I was going to win, and then player X went off.
Right.
Jinx. Jinx. There you go. So don't do that."
I'm so sad that I don't have Kelly.
He's so sad that he doesn't have Kelly.
But I'm so grateful that she was with me on that island.
So grateful, Bob.
Is he talking to Wilson?
No, he's not talking to Wilson. This is when he already got recovered, and a wonderful movie, Castaway, which is ridiculously underrated. He should have won a fucking Academy Award for this movie, too, but it's like, all right, we can't give the guy an Academy Award like 4 years in a row. So, it should be called the Tom Hanks Award at this point.
It should be.
Speaking of Tom Hanks, as we all know, his ass gonna be on this show. Now, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to talk about one more goddamn thing. So, trades, Bob. We haven't seen a trade yet, but I do want to just bring this up that as far as trades are concerned, when a trade does occur, we got a little bit of feedback from our listeners. We're going to give a little bit more of like our raw, emotional opinion about the trade. We're not going to be so nice and be like, yeah, I can see it, okay, I can see it either way. If this happens, it might be okay. No, fuck that. We all have our real raw opinions about it. We very well could be wrong, and keep in mind that, these are two opinions coming from two guys who've never won a Dynasty championship. So maybe this is the reason why, due to our opinions about trades. So keep that in mind. But, as we move forward here with the season, when trades start occurring, don't be offended, don't be bucked. And you know what? If you are, there are many methods to, speak back towards us. Yeah. You could tweet us, you could email, text us, you could call and ask a question on the Dynasty Podcast, called Dynasty Podcast segment. You could write a Riverdale Gazette hate article about us. You could, there's many ways to get back and show us your opinion if you don't like what we have to say. But I just want to let you all know it's nothing personal, but we are going to kind of give our raw opinions about trades that occur this season.
Yes.
Is that right, Bob? Did I kind of summarize that appropriately?
No. That's good. You're good. You got it.
All right.
You got it.
So, and speaking of trades, Bob, we haven't seen anything yet. Do you think we might see something soon?
I think so.
Oh, you think we might, something here?
I think
do you have a trade announcement?
There has been a trade accepted in the Dynasty.
Stop everything. Seek shelter. Run for the hills. We have ourselves breaking news from the world of the Dynasty.
That is correct. Breaking news, a trade between myself, the Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Ooh, no wonder why you have an inside track.
I knew it. And Soul Glow.
Ooh.
I am trading the coveted, superstar.
Good for you, Bub. You finally dealt Kaepernick, the only guys on your team probably who's
No,
worth a damn.
I said superstar, meaning he's actually playing well right now. Kaepernick's not.
Well, right. I guess he had a couple.
Superstar.
Who else?
Bilal Powell.
What?
Running back of the New York Jets is being traded.
Oh, well, at least
Soul Glow.
Okay, I'm assuming
for an 8th round pick.
What? Did you say an 8th?
An 8th.
Oh, okay. Well, to the theme of what we just went over earlier as far as